Everybody, this is video number 77. Lucky sevens. Do some research. Take a look throughout the world, through history, through science and space and spirit, and take a look at all of the commonalities, the patterns with the number 7. So many threads. So many really interesting things with sevens, whether you're talking about the colors of the rainbow, whether you're talking about your chakras. I believe 7 wonders of the world. Yeah? Did I get that right? There's so many other sevens. It's just something that popped into my mind. But it's just a fascinating thread in this expansive universe that we have. The thing that came to my mind for this video was just talking about having faith. And I just want to keep it simple in the sense of just saying that, faith comes up in many different ways from many different people. I think we have a very short-term fuse when it comes to faith sometimes. Something doesn't work out and we go, I don't believe in it anymore. And just like with anything else, it takes a long-term approach or a longer-term approach. It doesn't have to, but as far as a baseline goes, it just should, and that's what it does. Opening yourself up with the ability to go through the ups and the downs while still maintaining and feeling passionate about this faith towards something, this trust. I think that's what really brings it to life. Otherwise, it becomes this very false and flimsy grasp on something that may or may not be true. I'm not sure if I'm contradicting myself here. But I think when you give time and experience with the external, but also with the internal, the time and experience with yourself, with putting faith, unconditional faith and trust. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's the unconditional. Because we have so many conditions that we put on it. It becomes so variable that in the end, we're just bouncing all around and we have no foundation to stand on. And that's why when it doesn't work out, well, it's kind of obvious. And we can say, I don't believe in it. But if we give the time, the space, if we embrace the ups and the downs and learn the lessons from it, derive the information, turn it into knowledge, breathe it in so it becomes something more within us. That's where faith has that stability that we all could benefit from in life. An amazing book is a book that I read in the beginning of 2011. Yeah. I believe I read it the end of 2011. Yeah, coming up on the beginning of 2012. That's what it was, because, yeah, I think so. Now I'm blanking out. I believe I went to Tony Robbins' Unleash the Power Within in fall of 2011. He recommended this book called Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Viktor Frankl. Many different ways you can say that. Viktor Frankl. There we go. A psychologist who was a World War II Holocaust survivor. He was in and out of different concentration camps, and as he saw his family and people that he knew or went along this journey die or get killed, he found the strength within to tap into this idea that Suffering is a part of life. We can fight it, we can resist it, but as we know, anything that we fight against or resist only grows stronger. Embracing that that is one of the parts of life. It's what creates meaning in life. Suffering is just one of the things, not everything. And that's what makes life livable and enjoyable. Having a passion for something and diving into it completely gives life meaning. Love gives life meaning. Love for yourself, love for someone else, love for the world, and suffering. I highly recommend reading this book. I was at a low point, so maybe I'm just getting my timeline wrong. No, I was at a low point earlier in the year, in 2011. And I began reading, doing beginning of inner work. I didn't really know what I was doing. I found a foundation through my holistic health coach certification school, the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. Then I went to Tony Robbins. Then I read this book. I was on the uptick, and this really solidified it. And I went to 2012, starting off with these questions I developed called logo questions, which if you read the book, you'll learn more about logotherapy. But I did a question every day, talking about challenges. I'm doing my 90-day challenge. This is video number 77. I guess in essence did a 365 or 366-day challenge. I wrote a question every day on Facebook, on my Facebook page, Ahimsa Life Coaching. That's AHIMSA. Ahimsa Life Coaching. Ahimsa is a Sanskrit word meaning to do no harm or nonviolence, and Ahimsa Life Coaching is the name of my holistic health coaching, my life nutrition coaching business. That Reiki for Creative Minds is kind of under the umbrella for that. The Reiki and the nutrition coaching and the life coaching. But this book was just so essential for me in my journey, developing trust and faith in myself, in the meaning of life, in the purpose of life, the unknown that's to come, the ups and the downs, the faith and trust in all of that, knowing that if I have passion and I have belief and I have purpose, I have love and gratitude, I'll end up in the right place, in the right direction. Yeah. Another place where I had faith tonight was trusting that my Red Sox would win against the Rays and move to the American League Championship Series. And they did. So it works! Duh! Video number 77, lucky 77. Bye-bye.